Hello everyone. So today we will be doing some good questions of change in PSR. So let's start. First question is, out of the following, in which situations the reconstitution of a firm takes place? At the time of change in PSR, at the time of admission? Yeah, both A and B. Next question. Any change in relationship of existing partners which results in an end of the existing agreement and entering into a new agreement is called reconstitution of partnership firm, sacrificing ratio, old ratio minus new ratio. New ratio minus old ratio is gaining ratio, GR. Okay, gaining ratio. Oh, next question is gaining ratio only. Okay, so new ratio minus old ratio, option C. Next we have, which of the following is true in relation to goodwill? So goodwill is a fictitious asset? No. Goodwill is a current asset? No. Goodwill is a wasting asset? No. Goodwill is an intangible asset? Yes. Excess amount which the firm can get on selling its asset over and above the saleable value of its assets is called. It means that if its assets cost of approx for suppose 10,000, so the excess amount which the firm can get on selling its assets over and above the saleable value means like 12,000, so above saleable value they got, for suppose 10,000 of assets being sold at 12,000 rupees. So what is this 2,000 rupees? Where will it be shown? This is the question. So please try. The answer is goodwill. Okay. Which of the following is not true in relation to goodwill? So goodwill is an intangible asset. Yes. Goodwill is fictitious asset. No. So this is not true. You have been asked not true. So it is a fictitious asset. It is not true. It has a realizable value. When goodwill is not purchased, goodwill account can. When goodwill is not purchased, so it cannot appear in the books. Yeah, never be raised in the books. The goodwill of the firm is not affected by location of the firm, reputation of firm, better customer service, not affected by. So goodwill is affected by location, reputation, better customer service. So none of the above would be the answer. Yeah. Which of the following statement is or are not correct? Goodwill is the present value of a firm's anticipated excess earning. Not correct, we have to tell. Goodwill is a fictitious asset. This is not correct. So 2 will be taking. Goodwill is an intangible asset. It is correct. Goodwill is affected by the location of business. It is also correct. So which is not correct is option number 2. So option 2 is in the option C. So 10C. Next question. PQ and R were partners in a firm sharing profits in 5:3:2 ratio. They decided to share the future profits in 2:3:5. For this purpose, the goodwill of the firm was valued at 1,20,000. Adjustment entry for the treatment of goodwill due to change in profit sharing ratio. ठीक है, तो you might be knowing about the adjustment entry. Gaining partner would be debited to sacrificing partner. Okay, so P is losing. See, 5 to 2. From 5 to his share is becoming 2. It means 3/10 sacrifice P, and R is gaining 3/10. So this is R. So the entry would be R to P. Okay, and the amount would be 3/10 of 1,20,000 because it is valued goodwill. So 10 would be cut. It would be 12,000 into 3, 36,000 rupees. So R to P 36,000. In which option? Credit P, debit R. Yes, option C. Nice question. Then Avya, Divya and Kavya were equal partners. They decided to change the profit sharing ratio to 4:3:2. Means 4 plus 3, 7 plus 2, 9. So equal is 1:1:1. So can we consider it as 3:3:3? So it would be easy for us to see who is the gaining partner and who is the sacrificing partner. Since it is an MCQ type of question, so we can use this trick. So Journal entry for treatment of goodwill. So we can clearly see that Avya is the gaining partner. Avya is gaining because from 3 by 9 it's becoming 4 by 9, and Kavya is sacrificing her 1 by 9 share. So she is sacrificing. So entry would be Avya to Kavya. So Avya to Kavya, either this one or either this one. Okay, so amount would be 1 by 9, yeah, 10,000. So option D would be correct. Why 1 by 9? Because they are sacrificing and gaining ratio is 1 by 9. So 1 by 9 of 90,000, which is 10,000. So option D would be the correct answer. Okay. Red, blue, and white were partners in a firm, sharing profits in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 2. They decided to share future profits in the ratio of 7 is to 5 is to 3. Okay. With the effect from 1st April 2019. Their balance sheet as on that date showed a balance of rupees 22,500 in deferred revenue expenditure account, amount to be debited respectively to capital account of red, blue, and white for writing of deferred revenue expenditure. So since it is deferred revenue expenditure, so it would be written off in old ratio only. So this is given only to create confusion. No need. Okay. So deferred revenue expenditure 1 is to 2 is to 2 may distribute होगा, that is 22,500 and partners will be debited. 2 to 4 and 5, if we cut to 5 is 25, 4,500, 9,000 and 9,000. So it is 22,500 divided by 5. Okay, so it is 4,500. So 4,500, 9,000, 9,000. Yeah, option B. 13th option B would be the correct answer. A, B, and C are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3 is to 4 is to 1. They decided to share profits equally, that is from 1st April 2019. On that date, the profit and loss account showed the credit balance of 96,000. Okay, instead of closing profit and loss account, it was decided to record an adjustment entry. Okay, so we'll have to take out the sacrificing and gaining ratio. 34718, and they decided to share future profits equally. So here we have to take out the ratios first. So 1 is to 1 is to 1. This is our new ratio, and 3 is to 4 is to 1 is our old ratio. So 1 by 3 minus 3 by 8, this will be 24, and 838 minus 839. So minus 1 upon 24. First one is sacrificing, minus 1 upon 24. So A would be credited in the entry by 1 by 24. Now next 1 by 3 minus 4 by 8. 24, 8 minus 12. Minus 4 by 24. B, and C would be gaining by 5 by 24, it seems. I will take out, but definitely you would be gaining, otherwise it would not balance. So 1 by 3 minus 1 by 8. It is 24, 8 minus 3. So yeah, 5 by 24 gain. So clearly it is seen that 96,000 would be distributed in 24 parts first. So 24, if we divide it from 24, it would be 4,000. Okay, so 4,000, A would be credited by 4,000, B would be credited by, means it is 2A, 2B would be 4,000 into 4, 16,000, and the partner C would be debited by 5, that is 20,000. So let's see the end. This or this, and credit A and B are B option. 14B, profits in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3. On 1st April 2019, they decided to share the profits equally. On the date, there was a credit balance of 1,20,000 in their profit and loss account and a balance of 1,80,000 in general reserve. Instead of closing general reserve account and profit and loss, it is decided to record an adjustment entry for the same. Okay, so 3 to 5 and 6, we can say that their new ratio is 2 is to 2 is to 2. 1 is to 1 is to 1 can be written in this form also. So A would be the gaining partner, and C who is the one who would be sacrificing. So A to C will be the entry with 3 lakh rupees, because you will be adding up both the amounts, because both of them have to be adjusted only by 1 by 6. So 3 lakh into 1 by 6 will give us 50,000. 3 lakh into 1 by 6. Why 1 by 6? Because it is the sacrificing and gaining ratio. So debit A, credit C, this one, option C. 15, option C. X, Y, and Z are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 4 is to 3 is to 2. Balance sheet showed a debit balance of P&L 1,80,000. They'll share future profits equally in necessary to give okay. So we have to give an adjustment entry in same case, but here it is debit balance, so the entry would be reversed. Sacrificing partner to gaining partner would be the entry. Please be aware of such techniques. This is a very tricky question, because if you would miss this word debit balance, then entire question will go upon wrong. So yeah, 4 is to 3 is to 2, 4 3 7 to 9, new ratio is 3 is to 3 is to 3. So you can see that X is sacrificing, so he would be debited. To gaining partner is Z, so X to Z would be the entry, not Z to X, by 1 by 9 of 1,80,000, that is 9 to 18, 20,000 rupees. So debit X, credit Z. See, please remember that here for confusion this option is also given, that credit X and debit Z. Don't get confused, because if we would do that entry, that gaining partner to sacrificing partner, which we do for credit balances, not for debit balances, and if we do that, then the answer would be credit X and debit Z, because this is the reverse entry of that. Okay, so please be aware. Let's go to next question. Arun and Varun are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 4 is to 3. Their balance sheet showed a balance of 56,000 in the general reserve account and a debit balance of 14,000 in profit and loss account. Okay, so they now decided to share future profits equally, 1 is to 1. Instead of closing the general reserve and profit and loss, it is decided to pass an adjustment entry. So we can take out a common amount, that is net effect. So 56,000 is credit, 14,000 is debit, that is 42,000 net effect credit amount. So we have to pass the entry of credit amount. So it seems credit balance, so gaining partner to sacrificing partner would be the entry. Now we have to take out the gaining ratio and sacrificing ratio. So 1 by 2 minus 4 by 7, 14, 7 minus 8, minus 1 by 14, definitely it would be 1 by 14. So 14 times of 42,000 is 3,000. Okay, 1 by 2 minus 3 by 7, see do 7 minus 6, 1 by 14. Okay, 3,000 would be gaining partner is this one, second partner Varun. So entry would be V to A, Varun to Arun, that is 3,000 rupees. So debit Varun, credit Arun, yeah, this one, option D would be the correct answer. This is a nice question, very good one. X, Y, and Z are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3 to 2 to 1. They decided to share future profits equally. The profit and loss account showed a credit balance of 60,000 and a general reserve of 30,000. So if these are not to be shown in balance sheet, if these are not to be shown in balance sheet, mark this please, very nice one. Not to be shown in balance sheet, it means that they have to be distributed. How much? 90,000. So in old ratio only it would be distributed. New ratio is 3 to 1, 3 to 5 and 6. So 15 6 are 90, so 15,000, 30,000, 45,000. Credit. Option C. Very tricky question and a very nice one. Oh, yeah, so 18 would be C. X, Y, and Z are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. They decide to share future profits 3:1. Workman compensation reserve appearing in balance sheet on the date if no information is available. So in old ratio to be distributed among the partners? Yeah, option A. 19, option A. Any change in relationship of existing partners which results in an end of existing agreement and enforces making of a new agreement. We did this question, reconstitution of partnership. It has been repeated. I don't know. 20B. Next one, Mira, Myra and Neera are partners. Sharing profits 221. They decide to share future profits 753. Effect from 1st April 2019. Their balance sheet as on that date showed a balance of 45,000 in advertisement suspense. Okay. Amount to be debited respectively to accounts of Mira, Myra and Neera for writing of the amount in advertisement suspense account will be. So it would be written off in their old ratio, which was 2 is to 2 is to 1 because it is a balance sheet appearing item. So in 2 is to 2 is to 1 we'll be writing it off. So 45,000 5 parts, 9,000, so 18,000, 18,000, 9,000. Yeah, option A is the correct answer. At the time of reconstitution of partnership, recording of an unrecorded liability. So unrecorded liability. So gain to existing partner, loss to existing partner. Definitely it would be making a loss. Okay, if an unrecorded liability is recorded, then it would be debited in revaluation account. Okay, so it would lead to loss to existing partners. Nice question. Yeah, so next question. Revaluation of assets at the time of reconstitution is necessary because their present value may be different from their. Yeah, this is a key question. Definitely it can be asked in CUET and in other competitive examinations also. So please try first and then see the answer. I'm telling now. Answer is market value. Okay. Anubhav, Shagun and Pulkit are partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2 is to 2 is to 1. On 1st April 2021, they decided to change their profit sharing ratio to 5 is to 3 is to 2. On that date, debit balance of P&L account 30,000 appeared in the balance sheet. Instead of closing the profit and loss account, decided to pass an adjusting entry. See, so we'll be taking out here again sacrificing and gaining ratio first. So 2 to 4, 1, 5, 5, 3, 8 to 10. We can make it double, so it will be 4 is to 4 is to 2. Okay, this was their old ratio. So now it will be easy for us to calculate gaining and sacrificing ratio. It is 1 by 10 gain minus 1 by 10 sacrifice, and that remains same. So entry would be, it is debit balance, please note. So entry would be sacrificing to gaining, that is Shagun to Anubhav, with 1 by 10 of 30,000, that is 3,000. Shagun to Anubhav. Shagun's capital account debited, Anubhav's capital account credited, 3,000. Option A would be the correct answer. Super profit is equal to actual minus normal. That is average profit minus normal profit. So actual minus normal, we can say. First option is correct. 25A. Arun, Babita and Charu are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio 3:3 to 3:36 to 8. They decided to share future profits and loss in the ratio 1 is to 1 is to 1 with effect from 1st April. They decided to record the effect of the following without affecting their book values. Profit and loss account, general reserve. This is credit balance. That's good. Credit balance. Okay. So 4,000 and 8,000, 12,000 rupees. And they have to record just the effect. So sacrificing and gaining ratio 1 by 3 minus 3 by 8. It will be 24, 8 minus 339 minus 1 by 24 minus 1 by 24 plus 2 by 24 would be coming then. So the entry would be like this: C to B to A. So yes, C to B to A. So 2A to B भी लिख सकते हैं, कोई बात नहीं, वो ऊपर नीचे आप कर सकते हैं. 24 पार्ट्स में बांटेंगे 12,000 को, सो 500 रुपीज़ आएगा. मैं कर देता हूँ क्योंकि हाफ हो जाएगा ना. 24 5 इज 120, 500 रुपीज़ आया. 500 इंटू 2 हो जाएगा 1000 और ये हो जाएगा 500, ये हो जाएगा 500. तो देख लीजिए. ओह, पहला ही ऑप्शन ठीक है, अच्छा है. 26 का ये हो गया. 27. Due to change in PSR, Anisha's gain in 1/5 while Harif's sacrifice is 1/5. They decide to adjust the following without affecting their book values by passing a single adjustment entry. अब ये देखिए डेबिट बैलेंस आपका ज़्यादा है तो यानी आपका 10,000 नेट इफेक्ट जो है 10,000 डेबिट है आपका नेट इफेक्ट है। अब इसको आपको बांटना किस में, तो इसमें आप ये याद रखिए सेक्रीफाइसिंग पार्टनर डेबिट होगा टू गेनिंग पार्टनर होगा। ठीक, तो सेक्रीफाइस कौन किया है, हरीश जी सेक्रीफाइस किए हैं टू, क्या नाम है उनका, अनीशा जी, जो गेन किए 1/5 तो 2,000 रुपीज़ हो गया। हरीश होंगे डेबिट टू अनीशा 2,000, ऑप्शन सी दिख रहा है मेरे को। ठीक, Ram and Krishna were partners sharing profits and losses 2:1. They admitted Shankar as a partner for 1/5 sharing profits. For this purpose, the goodwill of the firm was to be valued on the basis of 3 times of last 5 years average profits. So 5 year के average profit पहले निकालने होंगे. Profit was calculated after charging 10,000 for abnormal loss का 2017-18 में. 2017-18 में जो है ये abnormal loss था, तो ये आपको पता होगा, प्लस करते हैं abnormal loss और माइनस करते हैं abnormal gain. ठीक है, तो ए एल इज़ एबनॉर्मल लॉस, ए जी इज़ एबनॉर्मल गेन, तो यहाँ पे प्लस करना पड़ेगा हम लोग को 10,000। ठीक, क्योंकि चार्ज गॉड्स बाय फायर जल गए थे। ठीक है, 50,000 ही होगा, 50,000 ही हो गया, 1,00,000, 1,75,000, 25,000 क्या, 1,50,000 प्लस 50, 2,00,000 हो गया। 2,00,000 डिवाइड बाई 5 कर देंगे क्योंकि एवरेज प्रॉफिट निकालना है, तो 40,000 आ गया, इंटू 3 करेंगे क्योंकि 3 टाइम्स बोला है, तो 1,20,000 आपकी गुडविल होगी। ठीक, ये गुडविल किसकी है, फर्म की। तो गुडविल फर्मिंग की मांगा भी आंसर, तो डी हो जाएगा, 28 डी। समझ में आया ना मैंने कैसे निकाला 1,20,000। फिर इन सबको ऐड किया, ये नेगेटिव है तो उसको माइनस किया, उसको 5 से डिवाइड किया क्योंकि 5 ईयर्स के हैं, तो एवरेज प्रॉफिट आया, उसको इंटू 3 किया क्योंकि बोला ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ 3 टाइम्स ऑफ लास्ट 5 ईयर एवरेज प्रॉफिट, तो आ गया 1,20,000। अब अगर यहीं पे हम लोगों को एक ट्विस्ट कर देता फॉर सपोज इस क्वेश्चन में कि हम लोगों को जो नया पार्टनर शंकर आया उसकी गुडविल बताई, तो इंटू 1/5 कर देते, तब फिर वो हमारा 24,000 आ जाता शंकर की गुडविल, है ना। दिस इज एक्स्ट्रा क्वेश्चन टाइप हो गया ये, याद रखिएगा बस।